handle cleaning and restoration.
Happy Tuesday, Ohio Valley. Let's talk about the conditions. One thing that you probably haven't heard me talk much about is easterly winds within the Ohio River Valley. That's winds moving from the east and heading out west. We actually are starting to see the impacts of that across central and western Pennsylvania, especially on the west side of the Appalachian Mountains. And that's typically ushering in a cooler, drier air mass, both of which we can attest to. It was a rather chilly one this morning. We woke up to temperatures in the upper 40s, low 50s, and it's been dry. Lack of precipitation and cloud coverage across the tri-state area. And temperature-wise, we're holding on tight to the mid-70s. Although 74 is where we sit right now, we topped things off a few minutes ago back into the mid-70s, 76 to be exact. No record-setting heat or chill anytime soon. If you'd like the chill that we experienced this morning is like good hoodie weather, it's still shorts and like cutoff weather, at least if you're asking me when I head to the gym. We're going to wake up in the low 50s. Have a jacket as you step out the door. Even if you're planning to hit the fairways, the links the next couple of days, if you can bear the chill, it's pristine weather conditions. Mid to low 50s through Thursday. We start to warm back up into the 60s by Friday. But that's when the weather does start to change, more so the back half. Friday, late evening, extending on into the Saturday, at least time period when we can expect to see a little bit of a weather change up. No real changes, at least whenever it comes to the temperature coaster. I guess going from the 70s and 80s is a small change, but still getting back into the slightly above average temperature swing. If you like the warmth, we have that at least through the day on Friday. Then we drop like a rock as we step forward into our Saturday. And we're going to struggle to get out of the upper 60s. I would not be surprised if I have to adjust 70 degrees and drop it into the upper 60s. But I guess we'll see how things progress moving forward. But at least what I can expect long term, at least through next week, we're going to trend below average. And I'm talking highs in the mid to upper 70s midway through next week. We'll see if we're able to break any record performances in the lowest high temperature, at least as we head into next week. And I would not be surprised if we actually could come close to such. Starting to see mid to upper level clouds return across central and western Ohio. That's not really going to do much for our weather here at home within the tri-state. And moving forward, no real threat for precipitation thanks to that drier easterly wind, still under the influence of a cooler Canadian air mass, at least through the day Friday. It's not until the late evening hours, overnight Friday into the day on Saturday, when the chances for showers starts to return. Still a little too far out to determine how much. I'll keep you posted with how models play this out moving forward. Those mid to upper level clouds will be overhead as we approach midnight, but by Wednesday morning, especially morning commute hours, we'll mix in sun and clouds. You'll still need the sunglasses, especially for the back half of our Wednesday. It will be a more wonderful Wednesday. Can't really say much worse. In the weather department, clear, quiet, and calm. Dare I say, sun-filled and stunning. That trend continues in through the day Thursday and Friday. Again, whenever we're talking rain activity for Friday, I don't expect this to impact Friday night football for now. We shall see how this updates, but I think it's going to be overnight Friday into Saturday when the chances for rain look a bit more likely. I'm not convinced that this impacts the WVU game. We shall see how that progresses, but temperatures much cooler into early next week. Back into the 70s we go, near 80 by Tuesday.